Hello, and welcome to our Google Partners Acquisition Growth Programme. My name is Margot Kenny, and I'm the Head of New Business Sales here at Google for the UK and Ireland. You've been handpicked today to join this programme where you'll receive exclusive benefits tailored to your new client acquisition needs. We're joined on this call today by marketing and sales representatives from across Google who've worked tirelessly together to bring this programme to life. We're doing this because we understand that together agencies and Google are uniquely positioned to help customers and communities. We know from our research that new client acquisition is part of your growth plan. We also know that you would like more support from Google on acquisitions. And so we've built a suite of tools, resources, and events to help you successfully pitch and acquire new clients. You'll hear from our Google marketing teams and our partners and some of the great benefits that we've built for your business. Shortly, you will also receive an email that you can forward to your sales teams so that they too can join the new Google Partners Growth Hub, a platform full of tools and resources to help you in your acquisition journey. If you have any questions at all, please submit them to the chat and our team will get back to you as soon as possible. Without further ado, I would like to hand over to Billy from our Google Partners team who will share more about this program and what it will entail. Enjoy.
Thank you, Margot, and thank you all for being here with us today for the launch of the Google Partners Acquisition Programme. We're really excited to have you with us. My name's Billy and I work in the Google Partners team. Our priority in building this programme was creating something that's genuinely useful for your agency and helps you to bring on board new clients more efficiently and more successfully. That's why throughout this programme, our focus is on hearing your feedback. We want to listen from you and to understand how we can make the programme even more useful and beneficial to your business on your acquisition journey. What we've heard so far from you in our research is that acquisitions are a top priority for your business, but they're also the area where you need the most support from Google. We've heard that a single pitch can take up to 30 hours, sometimes even longer, and with disappointing success rates. You've asked for our support across a variety of areas, from generating the right leads and pitching them effectively, through to strong co-branded materials you can use in your pitch decks, insights you can use to build trust with new clients, and upskilling your sales team so that they're even better equipped for the challenges that come with bringing on board brand new clients. This pilot is invite only. You're here because you've been handpicked by your Google POC to form part of our first cohort in this acquisition programme. We're really excited to take this journey with you and to learn from you and listen to you along the way. The most important thing for you to take away from this session is knowing that you will receive a registration email from us after this event. Please keep an eye out for this, as you will need to register there to formally be part of the pilot. When you receive this email, you can forward it on to anyone at your agency who looks after new business acquisitions. They'll then be able to register and make the most of the tools, benefits, and events that are on offer as part of the programme. So please do keep an eye out for this and forward it on to your sales team. Speaking of the benefits on offer, you'll be hearing shortly from Clara, Alex, and Connor, who will tell you a little bit more about the benefits of this pilot for your teams. Clara will take you through the Google Partners Growth Hub. We're particularly excited about this. It's a brand new platform that we've built and it's full of tools and resources to help your sales team save time and acquire clients more effectively. Alex will then be telling you a little bit more about the monthly advanced skills training events we'll be running. These will allow your team to really dive into the latest research on topics like pricing, pipeline management, negotiations, and objection handling, so that they're well equipped to bring on board high priority new clients for your agency. And finally, you'll be hearing from Connor. One of the things we heard from you in our research is that you need one-to-one human support from Google when it comes to pitching your highest priority clients. For eligible leads, your team will be able to sign up for Connor's pitch coaching sessions and work with him directly to maximize their chances of bringing on board these new clients that are so important for your growth. We really hope that you'll enjoy this session and that you and your teams will find this program beneficial. We're very excited about having you on board. Without further ado, I will pass you over to Clara to learn more about the Google Partners Growth Hub.
Thank you, Billy, for the introduction. And hi, everyone. I'm Clara, and I'm a product marketing manager at Google. I'm here today to introduce you to the Google Partners Growth Hub, a brand new platform that we're piloting to help your teams attract, nurture, and convert prospects into clients. The hub has been designed to help your business generate demand in a few clicks, and through it, your teams will be able to access Google-produced co-branded assets like emails and landing page, easily customize them, upload a list of contacts, and launch effective campaigns in less time and with the power of Google Partners brand. These assets I just mentioned have been strategically grouped, creating a journey to move your leads down the funnel, and your team will have access to reports and to lead management tools to help them identify the high-value prospects for your business to pitch. Moving down the funnel, the Google Partners Growth Hub also offers access to pitch decks and landing pages to help your teams plan and prepare their meetings with potential customers, and a curated library of consumer behavior reports to help them find the right proof points to convert. As Billy just mentioned, your feedback will help us shape the content and the resources of this platform, so please encourage your teams to participate actively. We're really looking forward to pilot this with all of you. So look out to that registration email you'll receive right after this event and make sure that you forward it to the right POC within your business. And now I will leave you with Alex, who will share details about the upcoming training events. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Clara. Hi, everyone. My name is Alex Lankshire, and I'm here to tell you a little bit about the new Google Advanced Acquisition Skills training program. Before I do, I'd just like to give a little introduction to myself. Now, some of you may know me from prior Google partner events, but for those of you that don't, I currently have the role of Chief Alliance Growth Officer at Dentsu Merkle, and in that role, I lead their global Google Tech practice. But prior to that, I was the founder and co-CEO at Cardinal Path, a digital marketing and analytics company. We sold that company to Dentsu in 2016. So Google's asked me to work on this skills training program with them, and we collaborated to build what I think is a really excellent curriculum for all of you on a subject which I'm really interested in and I find very, very compelling. And I love the acquisition process because so many skills and muscles are involved. I mean, moving a client from a lead to a prospect to an opportunity to a sale. You know, that there's a lot of things that have to happen right there for that to be the end result. And in my role as CEO at Cardinal Path, I was completely obsessed about that. Other things as well, but that I was really obsessed about. And we tried a lot of different approaches. We tested a lot of things. We made a lot of mistakes. We learned a lot of lessons, some more costly than others. But throughout it all, we remained committed to the Kaizen mindset of continuous incremental improvement. And the result from that was that we grew our revenues by 45% year over year for a 10-year period. So our 10-year CAGR was 45%. And we also grew margins during that time frame as well. So something I was really proud of. And I share that point with you, not to be boastful, but really to underscore a fundamental point to any of the training that I do. And that is, it's all based on the real world experiences that I have of building, running, and scaling a high margin, modern digital agency. All of that stuff gets baked into my coaching and my training. So what exactly is it that we're going to cover? Well, there are 3 different modules. The first one is everything that happens prior to your pitch. And that's going to be focused on 2 areas. So a lot we could focus on, I'm going to focus on 2. And they are the dark arts of pricing and how we can, generate more value by thinking differently about how we price. And the other one is the unsexy, somewhat tedious, but absolutely critical thing called disciplined pipeline management. So we're going to spend time on that. The second session is going to be about building our pitch. And my frame or my lens that I look at that through is really about what happens in the dialogue between yourself and a prospect or an opportunity. So we're going to look at active listening skills and really deeply trying to understand how people communicate, what they don't say and what they want to say but can't say, and also look at objections and how we work through objections in a way that doesn't make people feel that they're being manipulated or coerced, which I call objections jujitsu. And finally, the last session is one on closing the sale. And we're going to look at, again, two things. The first one is negotiations and how we can get better at thinking laterally and differently about the negotiation process so that we don't erode margin and we don't kind of commit the company to things which are going to be really difficult and make people unhappy to deliver. The second one is about the statement of works. And I view these as most people view them as a contract. I don't. I want to reframe everybody's perspective of statement of work from a contract to really the core accountability tool that, if done right, sets the conditions for success in the client-agency relationship and leads to longer lasting relationships because of that, and also earns you the right to ask for more business. So a lot to cover. And, as I said before, it's very interdisciplinary, which means that we'll be looking at aspects of psychology and economics and marketing and technology and management and HR. All that gets into the training. So I think there's something for everybody to learn there. And that gets to my kind of goals for you for attending these sessions. I think the first one is that you're going to learn something, at least one thing that you're going to choose to adapt and deploy in your business. And through that, it's going to create the kind of change that you want. The deeper goal that I have is that if you do a number of these things and you do them over time, that it's going to create lasting and transformational change that's going to make the agency just better. And that's like a wonderful thing that happens. And then my final goal is that you enjoy the training and it's fun, because training that's fun is training that tends to stick. So with that said, I am now going to pass this over to Connor, who's going to talk to you about the pitch coaching sessions that we'll be hosting as well. Thank you.
Thanks, Alex. Hello, I'm Connor Toolan, and I'm an account executive in Google, working on our new business team across the UKI markets. My role is to inspire and acquire the highest potential advertisers to grow with Google. In my role, I meet with potential new clients from all verticals, uncover their business objectives, and whether Google is a good fit to help them achieve these. After these discovery calls, I begin the process of building a full sales proposal for the client, which covers business objectives, media and campaign objectives, objection handling, product and budget recommendations, and then the potential impact Google can have on their business. I've worked in sales with a primary focus on new customer acquisition, sales leadership, and training for over 10 years now, so I'm hoping to pass on all relevant learnings and experience to you over these next few months. We know from what you've told us that there are particular challenges and rewards that come when pitching clients who haven't spent on Google before. To help your agency acquire these high potential clients, I'll be running weekly pitch coaching sessions where your team can sign up for personalized support on their eligible new pitches. Now, these sessions will be flexible 30-minute calls where we'll work through any challenges your teams are facing with their leads. We'll also ensure they have everything they need to approach these key pitches with confidence. Now, to be eligible, your agency's lead will need to be brand new to Google Ads, a client who has not run Google Ads over the past 6 months, or an expansion of an existing client into a new market. They'll also need to meet our minimum spend requirements. The aim of offering this support is to give your business the best chance of bringing top new clients on board and then getting them set up on Google Ads for the first time. The process of discovery and effective questioning is without a doubt the most impactful action we can take when we focus on the quality of pitching for new customers. In these sessions, we'll discuss the importance of uncovering business, marketing, media, and campaign objectives. The business objectives are broad C-level goals. This is what the company wants to achieve, such as driving revenue or increasing profit. Then the marketing objectives, well, these are how the marketing department is going to help achieve the business objective. This might be the objective the marketing director gives the team, such as increasing online sales or raising brand awareness. Then the media objectives are the medium through which customers' marketing objectives are achieved. This could be reach or conversions. Finally, then we have the campaign objectives. These are the KPIs through which you measure the success of the media objectives. This could be view-through rate or website visits. After our effective questioning, we're best placed to craft the most personalized, compelling, and beneficial pitch for our clients, which will benefit everyone. I look forward to working together to unlock the potential of these new clients, but for now, I'm going to pass it back to Billy to fill us in on what's next.
Thank you, Connor, and thank you all for your time today and for being part of this journey. We hope you're as excited about the Google Partners Acquisition Program as we are. Please do keep an eye out for the registration email that will be in your inbox shortly, and make sure to forward this on to your sales team so that they can take part in the program formally. It will give them access to the Google Partners Growth Hub and make sure that they receive invites to our pitch coaching sessions and our events with Alex. Thank you once again for your time. We hope you have a wonderful rest of the day.